way. Every day you can play Beat the Clock. And now here's the star of the all-new Beat the Clock, Monty Hall.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you, and welcome to Beat the Clock. A perfect way to start the day. Lots of fun, lots of action, and a lot of laughs, too. And as a matter of fact, lots of money at stake, too, and two couples compete against each other and against our famous clock. And now we have two brand new teams to start off today, so let's hear all about them. Jack?
Okay, Monty, replacing and decided by a coin toss, replacing our retired champions are David Walsh and Renee Shimmick. And challenging them in the green, we have Gary and Kim Stacy.
Gary, Kim, it's nice to meet you. I always like to know something about my contestants. Tell me something about yourself, Gary.
We're from Newport Beach, California.
Nice place, nice place.
Great place to live. Yeah, let's hear it. And I'm in the mortgage investment business, and I've been doing that for about 4 years, and enjoying Southern California.
You bet, I'll bet you are. And Kim, what do you do?
I'm a mortgage broker. And
You work with him?
No, well, sometimes.
You don't work in the same place?
No, different companies.
Isn't that interesting? Both mortgage brokers and work in office companies. But when you come home, you don't tell secrets, though, do you?
Sometimes.
Well, just keep it in the family, right? Kim and Gary, good luck to you, to the Stacys. Now let's meet two kids, David Walsh and Renee Shimmick. Hi, Renee. How are you? And you can tell us, I guess, usually I have the man standing here. I'm a little surprised. So I'll start with you first anyhow. Tell me something about yourself.
I'm a waitress and a part-time student. I'm trying to get into the travel agency.
What are you studying?
A little everything. Spanish, travel industry, flight attendant.
Oh, well, that's good for the travel industry. Very, very good. And David, you?
I manage a seafood restaurant in Redondo Beach, and I just moved out here from Chicago, Illinois, about 5 months ago.
Do I ask whether you're a part-time waitress at his restaurant?
Yep.
He's your boss, huh? Well, this is one time when the boss and the employee are of equal stature. Now, you're the red team. You have a little advantage in that you'll be called the defending champions if it ever gets down to a tie. But, however, there's a long way to go before that happens. Two teams compete against each other, and in the first round, we have a nice competition. And today, we have the ladies are going to perform for us. So, Renee and Kim, come over here and stand beside me, facing each other on opposite sides of this table. One over here, one over there. Very good. What I'm going to ask you to do is to fill those cups. We have a cup down here for each of you on this side, and I want you to stack 4 more inside this cup. You will stack them by starting at the far end, right over here. As a matter of fact, let's just start at the near end. Let's make it a little easier for you. And I want you, there'll be 5 when they're finished. Oh, 5 more? All right, there'll be 6 when you're finished. That's a switch, okay? All right. What we want you to do is come down here, and by using suction only, get the cup to stick to your mouth, like so. Like so. Okay? All right. Now you know how it's done. Then you take it like that with your hands behind your back, no using hands, and get it down here and put it inside this cup. Okay? And when you have a whole stack of 6 lined up, why, we'll know that you're the winner. Okay? And if one should drop down, come down and get another one. Don't worry about it. Very good. Okay, we have a 60-second contest, so the one who stacks it up first or who is leading when the time runs out will be the winner. You can start at that end and work down. Okay? Ready? Go. Don't bite the cup, just use suction.
Excellent.
Make a big suction there, Kim.
Great.
There, you've got it now. Go ahead. I'll just keep piling them up for you. We have a score of 4-3. We have a score of 5-3. It's not all the way in, Kim. You got to work on that one. Well, you don't have to really worry about it because time is up. The game is over. The red team has 6 cups inside of here. And you've done it, Renee. I should have known that a waitress would stack cups, right? However, in the restaurant, you don't stack them up that way.
Not that way.
I trust not. It'd be funny if she went and says, you need some dishes in the kitchen? I'll just get them. And run to the kitchen with the cups, right? All right, so back to your places right now. The red team has struck dirt. $500 for David and for Renee. Don't sit down. Don't sit down. You're going to work as a team for an additional $500 bonus. Come with me way over in the far side. This is a very, very cute stunt, and you're going to love it. As a matter of fact, you're going to be sitting down on the job when you play it, David. You're going to sit on that bicycle. It's a tricycle, actually, what it is. A big one for grown-ups. And what I'm going to have you do in this particular stunt is ride around the pylons. The outside of the pylons is a nice course mapped out for you, right? You see it?
Yes.
You see the pylons, right?
Yes, yes.
Right. And then you also see 3 hoops around this course. Do you mind if I unhook myself? Right. Here's one hoop over here. There's a second one over there. And there's a third one over here. Do you see them? Now, here are hats. We have a hat. We'll put the hat on top of your head, like this. You'll notice it has a hook, right? Yes, yes. There's a hook on top of the hat, right over here. Now, if you ride very wisely around this course, you can hook that hat onto the hoop. We have 3 hats, we have 3 hoops. You do not stop for anything. You keep going, but on the outside of the pylons, when you've got the first hat on the hook, your little girlfriend is going to give you the second one. And then she'll put it on your head, and you'll continue until you get one on each hook. Any questions?
I don't stop.
No, you don't stop, because if you stop, then I'll just come along and give you a flat tire. That's what I'll do, okay? The idea is that if you stop, you can play it a lot easier, but not when you're in motion. Right. You're what's known as a man in motion. Okay. All right, David, for this stunt, here is the time on the clock. You have to get all 3 on in 55 seconds. That gives you lots of time. Oh, yeah, I don't care which hat goes on which hook, but you can't put 2 on the same one, right? All right, you ready? Go. And here he goes. He missed the first one, so he's going to go down, hopefully, for the second one. He sees it, and he's got it. Come on around here, guys. And now he's got the second hat on. He's looking for it. Oh, he just missed it. He knows where he has to go. He's coming around the bend, trying to get it on this one. Here he goes. He missed it. Keep going. There's lots of time on the clock. David, you got a full 30 seconds, so don't worry about it. He knows where it has to go. He knows where it has to go. It's the last shot. Now, folks, there's an interesting decision to be made here. The third hat hook. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All those in favor of saying yes, that he hooked this hat, say yes. Okay, all those who have got the courage to take on that crowd, say no. Not me. Yes, you hooked it, and that's as much as we wanted, and you get another $500. We'll be back.
How do you spell super password?
S-U-P-E-R-P-A-S-S-W-O-R-D. S-U-P-E-R-P-A-S-S-W-O-R-P. S-U-P-E-R-P-A-S-U. Wrong. Wait a minute.
Okay, one more time.
S-U-P-E-R-P-A-S-S-W-O-R-D.
You sure you guys are through now?
Super password, TOMORROW at noon on BUZZR.
Welcome back to Beat the Clock and our 2 teams here, the Reds and the Greens. The Greens have not struck any pay dirt so far. The Reds have $1,000. In this particular stunt, gentlemen, you're going to have to work hard. Ladies, you'll just be the providers. Now, I'm going to give you, why don't you give you this one? Nice color for you, and a nice green one for you. And if you notice what's going to happen here, I'm going to ask you to propel balloons down into that big sort of baby playpen, right? Yes. Matter of fact, what I'm going to ask you to do is as many as you can in that playpen, because the way we're going to judge this contest is the one who has the most balloons in that playpen at the end of 60 seconds will be the winner, okay? Yeah. The way you propel those balloons is open the umbrellas now, gentlemen. Open your umbrellas. Little catches down there. You see them? Oh, you opened your inside out. Can you close that again? That's a good boy. Now open it up gradually. That's it. Not too far. Very good. Very good. You know, You'd have made that a very interesting contest, the way I'm going to describe it, because had you gone a little farther, it'd have been very easy. Because what I'm going to ask you to do is have your girls throw a balloon in front of you, and then you'll bunt it all the way down to that playpen and get in the playpen. Okay? You can do anything you want with it, but keep bunting it down. And if it goes out of the course, well, you can come back and get another balloon.
Can they put it on either side?
I would keep it on the outside of the umbrella. On the outside of the umbrella, bunt it all the way down. You can look and see where you're going, but the idea is to get it inside the playpen. Girls, feed them the balloons. When I say go, stand in front on the sides of the gentleman. Go right around the sides and have another balloon ready for him when he's finished. Put it right in front when I say go. Ready? Go. Oh, not too high now. Here it comes. That's good. Good idea. Come back, get another one. There's one apiece. Now, that's it. When it hits the floor, come on back, get another one. If it hits the floor, come back and get another one, okay? All right, if it hits the floor, you come back. In the meantime, keep it in the air, keep bunting. Green team is doing well. Green team has 3, and the red team has 2. Here comes the red team trying to tie up the game, but green team, I think, is going to go into a lead here. High score 4 to 3. It's still anybody's game. 4 to 3. Red still trails. Green's going down. Looks good. Green looks good. Green now has 5. Red now has 4. It's still anybody's game. 5 seconds left to go. It looks like the green team has a commanding lead, and at the buzzer, the green team is the winner. Okay, green team. Green team managed to get his first $500. Everybody back to home base. That is the red team especially. The green team is going to stay with me and play another game. So let's get the red team back to home base. Take a good, deep breath. You want to rest for about half an hour? Don't have that luxury. We're going to rest only for a few seconds. No, Kim and Gary, you have now earned your first $500 on the board, and you have a chance to get another $500 now, which will tie up the game, and that's what you want to do. Because the end result is what counts, right? Now, what we're doing is preparing a stunt for the 2 of you to work in concert together. And if you'll join me, I'll show you how it works. As you walk by, you'll notice a little frog over here. Hello, frog. How are you, frog? The little frog's got stickum on him. Feel it. He's got a little stickum on that. And I'll tell you why. Yes, it's a very important part of this stunt. Kim, I want you to get up on top of our ladder. When you get up there, we're going to present you with a whole box full of feathers. That's right. And you will take these feathers one at a time. You don't go any higher. No, dear. No. And don't come any lower. That's just right. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing the story of the 3 bears. All right. Now you would take these feathers one at a time and you throw them up in the air. And then you, Gary, will propel those feathers. You'll keep them in the air until you get them over to the frog and they stick to the frog. And if you can get 2 to stick to the frog, you've earned your $500. How much time on the clock for this stunt? 50 seconds. Incidentally, you don't have to keep it in the air by going like this. We have a bicycle pump to help you. So here is the bicycle pump. You can stand over here on the side.
It's all out of breath anyway.
Yeah, right. You won't have to use your own breath for this one. And you will throw it in the air, and then you will just keep it in the air until you get it over to the frog and try and get 2 to stick to that frog, okay? Think you can do that? No, you don't have to whistle at it. It'll do all the work itself. Come on over here and get ready. And when I say go, you go. Ready? Go. Now throw it up high in the air. High in the air. High in the air. Give him a chance. That's it. He's got it in the air. Get it over to the frog. No, too low. Let's go back. Throw it one at a time and high in the air. High in the air. That's it. Now you work it over. That's it, Gary. Work it over slowly. Get over to that there frog now. Get it. All right, that's one. You got one. Take your time. Take your time. There's lots of time on the clock. Okay, come back in, but you still have 15 seconds or more. Here it is. All right. And so now, with Kim and Gary getting their second $500, they're now up to $1,000. The greens and the reds are all tied, and so we're going to go right down to the wire today. We'll play the bonus shuffle to determine who gets the chance to win, maybe up to $10,000 in the bonus game. So you want to see this. It's coming right up after these messages.
Time to meet us on the BUZZR Casino floor for Card Sharks. The high-low cards are shuffled, and contestants are dealt their hand. Will they flip fun into fortunes? Card Sharks, starting Monday at 10 p.m. on BUZZR Casino.
All right, time to play our bonus shuffle now. Our bonus shuffle board is divided into money amounts that range from $300 all the way up through $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $1,000. And the team whose disc is touching the highest amount of money is going to be the winner. And, of course, they get that money and play a bonus game after that for 10 times the amount. So the higher you go, the higher the money you'll be playing for in the bonus game. But when you go for the high amounts, remember, if your disc goes off to the edge of the board, that's it. No more disc. That disc is taken out of play. Same thing if it goes off the side of the board. And same thing if it doesn't get up to the 300 mark. It has to touch a money amount. It could land between money amounts, too, and not count for anything. But I'll tell you how you're doing as you go along. Because the two teams are tied, they each have 2 discs. Now, because these are both new teams playing today, we had a toss of the coin backstage to see who would be the defending champion in case of a tie. And, of course, these kids wearing the red shirts won the toss, so you'll have the last throw of the disc. That means that Kim and Gary will start off. Kim, it's ladies first. You will have first shot of the green, then we'll go to Renee, then we'll come back and get Gary and then David. All right? Kim, if you're ready, take the first shot of the green. It looks like a very good throw. All right. Green holds the opening lead with touching the 800. Now, Renee, they're at 800. Talk about your strategy with David. Do you want to come in and slide past him, or do you want to knock him off the board? He gives you the instructions. Now, Renee has decided what she's going to do. She warms up. Here comes her throw. Looks good, too. Oh, not that good. All she's done is she has taken the green one and pushed them all the way up to 1,000. Now, Gary, noticing that he has one disc at 1,000, is probably going to, well, what's he going to do? He says he's going to block. All right. He says he's going to try and put down a block, and then it'll be up course to him. He puts it, not very far, but here he is over here, setting up a block of his disc way back here. Now, David walks up. He's got to decide his strategy. He's looking to see, can he sneak by here? Can he take a shot and knock him out here? It's a very delicate shot as I see it, a very tough shot. So, David, it's all up to you. Think about it, and ready, here it comes. A shot. All he has to do is keep the green safe. The green wins and wins $1,000. And the green team is our champion. They'll be back to play the bonus round for $10,000 after these messages. $10,000.
When celebrities match contestants,
King Kong.
King Kong.
King Kong.
it's fun.
Well, I have matched. That's what I said.
But when married celebrities match each other,
He's my big, handsome man.
That's what
it's perfect.
What is there to say?
Tattletales followed by Match Game, a perfectly matched pair.
You're not fooling around with pussycats up here, folks.
Oh, we're ready.
Weekdays at 9 a.m. on BUZZR. Let's play.
Gary and Kim Stacy won $1,000. Earned the right to play this bonus game for the highest amount you can play for, and that's $10,000. And here's the way you'll play it. You see that we have a little game marked out for you, from a start position to an end position. You'll take a tennis ball. You will hold this board like the girls are right now, and by tilting it, maneuvering it, you'll get the ball to follow the path right through the letters. There is a space through each letter. You see that? And you will take it right down through this letter, up, down through the O, down through the C, through the K, and into the space that says end. You have time to do it in, and if the ball falls off the board, we'll replace the ball. If I tell you to bring the ball back, you'll bring it back because you went off the route. If it falls inside one of these holes, just jiggle the board up and make sure it comes out of that hole, but doesn't leave your route, okay? And you continue. And you just listen to me, and I'll be working for you all the way. How much time on the clock for this bonus stunt worth $10,000 to the Stacys? 45 seconds. Now, if you'll take one end of the board each. All right. He's going to take the big start position. Kim is going to take the end position. And as I said, I will put it on here and listen to my instructions. I'll be guiding you. You see the space through the letters, do you? Are you ready? Go. There they go. You can yell out instructions to each other, do anything you want. You're coming through the first one nicely. Keep going. That's it. All right. Now come down. Now through the second one. You can get it through the second one. Take your time. Don't be too nervous. There, you can go through two. Come down, around, and through the third one. If you can get through the third one, you're through the third. Come out that hole. Good. Come down to this side. Now get through the other hole. Oh, wonderful. All right. Down to the other side. You're doing just fine. You just come around that side. All the way down. Come on now. You're doing well. You have to get it down and around and into the... And you did it! That's all right. Gary and Kim, I guess I don't have to tell you. You just won yourself another $10,000. All right. We'll total all that money up and come back with both couples right after this.
Up next, pressed for time? Don't worry, we got you covered. Monty Hall and Beat the Clock is next. Then, Alex Trebek hosts the ultimate history name game on Double Dare. Stay tuned.
Well, we have to say goodbye to Renee and David, Renee Shivik and David Walsh, who won themselves $1,000. But Kim and Gary will be back tomorrow, and they have $12,000 that they won today. And they're going to meet another couple tomorrow, so join us then. Bye-bye, everybody.
Departing contestants received Blue Luster Shampoo and BUZZRPlus Carpet Shampoo with grease cutters and brighteners to remove ground-in dirt and grime. And Hamilton Beach's super-fast hot air electric hot air corn popper makes up to 4 quarts of delicious oil-less popcorn in minutes. Hamilton Beach Scoville. And Legs wide-band knee-highs. The extra-wide comfort bed keeps them up comfortably without bagging or sagging. Nothing beats a great pair of legs. And a radio. And a supply of Peter Paul Bubblegum Pops. The lollipops with the bubblegum center. Great to eat, fun to choose. Strawberry and grape. And 6 soup mugs. And from San Juan, noodles to go. Nutritious, delicious dish that comes in its own dish. Just add hot water, and 3 minutes later, it's ready from San Juan Foods. This is Jack Nars speaking for Beat the Clock, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Fuel next over most of these CBS stations.